and it's going to be Louisville off the tip. And here's Harden. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. And the small and power forward are Thibault and Harris. Maxey out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Bassey in at the 5 down low. And here's Jones. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Right wing. Here's Maxey. Bangs home the trifecta. And with the postseason looming, Greg, any change in approach for the playoff contenders?
Goal number 1 is health. Outside of that, you're looking at seeding, trying to fine-tune, and just getting dialed in for what could be a long road.
Passes to Thibault. Down low, out to Harris, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Nets. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
You know, right now for Louisville, they've proven time and time again this season that not only are they for real, but they may be the team to beat. Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
Portis controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Jones against Harden. Pass to Maxey for the 3. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Maxey's got a couple of threes now in the first for Philadelphia. It's Brown on the wing. From deep. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
And I still think Harden doesn't get enough credit for his defense. They're using it to create some offense.
Now here's Jones. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And that one's good. Maxey.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. He said that James Harden has the ability to win a game all by himself. Coach said there's no limit to how many points he can score. We have to try to make other people beat us and live with the results. So they'll try to do what they can to get the ball out of his hands. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Bassey.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Brown outside. And again, it's Louisville from deep.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
And the rejection by Harden. Harris's shot is good. And it's Harden with the ball for Louisville. 3-point lead. Driving in. Here's Conchar. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row. And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader. Very positive in his approach.
Now here is Harris. Bassey, the pass to Maxey. Great D that time from Portis.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
Platoon swap here for Louisville. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Tobias Harris. The 76ers trail by 9. Here's Jones. It's deflected. On the wing, Shumpert. Louisville passing it around. Here's Coffey. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Now the 76ers with it. Here's Korkmaz. Hands it from downtown.
Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
First personal foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Louisville?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Payton with the ball. The pass to Reed. Outside, Jones. Batum scanning the floor. 5 on the clock and stolen by Wright.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Oh, and a fast break for Louisville.
Number 30.
We're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Jones against Wright, and the shot goes in.
Jones.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Now, here's Bielitsa. It's up a 3, and it's Reed pulling it down. And for Louisville, they come off a good outing against Atlanta. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Good on the three-point shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Coffey. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Here's Jones. And there's the drive. And the rebound goes to Louisville.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Three-pointer. The shot will not fall. And the 76ers go the other way with it.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket. You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Three-pointer right. Korkmaz grabs the miss. Here's Philadelphia. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Jones kicks to Batum. Here's Korkmaz. With 1 on the clock. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. James Harden getting it done for Louisville. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Get ready for the Dip Squad.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Matisse Thybulle's out there with Batum. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Payton. And it's Bassey in at the 5. And so it's Louisville with it. Cassell kicks to Harden. Knocks it loose. Batum with the steal. Now here's Maxey, guarded by Harden. Maxey passes to Bassey. From about 19 feet, Maxey no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Portis can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Here's Bassey. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Louisville passing it around. Cassell kicks to Harden. Offline with his three. The 76ers trail by 3. Maxey passes to Batum. Pass to Maxey.
Louisville foul call. Melvin Cassell.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
A different look for Louisville. Jenkins comes in for Portis, and Conchar subbed in for James Harden. Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. They set the screen. 5 to shoot. Here's Payton. The 76ers with another miss. Louisville leading by 3. Brown finds Brooks. Lets it go. And again, it's Louisville converting.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Now, here's Maxey. He's covered closely. Thibault for 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Passes it to Conchar. Rebound by the 76ers.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Here's Payton. Buries the long-range jumper.
Payton the second.
Payton's got his second bucket of the night. Offensive stats and records always draw more attention to us, but the defensive skill level in the NBA right now is also incredibly high.
It is, Kevin. We talk about basketball IQ, and so often we're referencing the offensive end of the floor, how to manipulate pick and roll, how to read and react in some motion offenses. I think high-caliber, smart defensive players impact winning as much as anybody. Do you have game plan discipline? Do you know what your philosophy is? Do you understand the personnel on the opposite side? That takes work and it takes commitment, and I have great admiration for those guys.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. You look at Louisville, very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that. Exactly where they want to be as they close down the postseason. And of course, there's the 76ers, quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
And I think for the 76ers, they haven't had the great season that some were expecting, but it hasn't been a disaster. They just need a few things to go right for them down the stretch.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
Different look for Louisville. Coffey's checked in, and it's DeLon right in for Brown. Then for the 76ers, Reed comes in for Matisse Thybulle, and it's Korkmaz in for Payton. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the inside, pass to Maxey. Reed a screen on Brooks. Here's Maxey. That is good, and the Louisville lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Reed.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Brooks misses. Here's Philadelphia. It's Korkmaz in the corner. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Korkmaz has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Right, that's a two-pointer, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, DeLon Wright with a jump shot looking fluid right now.
Here's Maxey. The shot, no good. Now Louisville takes it the other way. Out to the right wing. From downtown, Conchar, good. Now it's a 5-point Louisville lead.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Now, here's Maxey. Brooks covering. Reed a screen on Brooks. Here's Maxey. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
He's checked in for Louisville. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Louisville. It's a 3-point game. Brooks with the bucket.
DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. Teammate open, let me find him.
Now Jones. There's the pass to Harris. Back to Jones. Rebound by Bielitsa. Louisville leading by 6. Louisville passing it around. Coffee can't get it to go.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's Wright. And again, it's Louisville from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Pass to Bassey. Back to Korkmaz. Dropping in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
2 points. That one goes. And Louisville leads by 9.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Passes it to Bassey. Jones drives in. It's deflected.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right. Conchar, good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Harris. Here's Korkmaz. Reed a screen on Brooks. Here's Korkmaz. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Conchar's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bielitsa misses.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Here's Coffey. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Coffey's got his first 3 points of the game.
I love the communication and the chemistry between those teams.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Louisville leads by 15. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Joined by Doc Rivers. Coach, what did you think of the effort in the first half?
The effort's fine, I guess. Defensively, we got to be better, so that's part of the effort. But they're just scoring too easy. They're throwing us around. They are so much more the physical team right now, so we got to pick up our physicality.
I'm sure that will be discussed thoroughly before the next half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with? Wow, you guys are good. Time for the power rankings.
You take a look at the home team, they've been special all year long, despite the predictions to the contrary. They found what works for the team, and they stuck to it. At this point, it wouldn't surprise me to see them manage certain guys' minutes from this point out.
And circling back on this first half of action, James Harden on fire. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Get ready for the Dance Squad!
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The 76ers trail by 15. They've got Portis. Bruce Brown is out there with Harden. And it's Conchar in at the two-guard spot. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the 76ers. And the small and power forwards are Thibault and Harris. Jones is out there with Maxey. And it's Bassey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Louisville shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. And here are the 76ers now. They trail by 16. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Yeah, way to play and attack mode and get to the line.
The 76ers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. Louisville leading by 14. Shoots from the baseline, and the basket by Harden. Harden's got 10 points.
Yeah, that sweet lefty stroke of Harden. So sound in his mechanics. A tremendous jump shooter.
Now, here's Maxey. 10 points for him. Poke loose, round with it, picked up by Harris. Oh, and a fast break for Louisville. Here's Conchar. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 6th assist on the night.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now, here's Thibault. Out to Harris. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over Brown. Out of hand on it. Louisville passing it around. And here's Harden for 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
If the defense lets him, Harden will do this all night. You have to challenge his accuracy every time down the floor.
Get ready for the Dance Squad!
Louisville making a change here. Brooks checked in. Philadelphia also making some changes. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Harris. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Jones. Here's Bassey. And there's the pass to Maxey. Payton outside. Pass to Maxey. Will it go? And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Maxey passes to Payton. Inside. And the layup is good. Maxey's got 15 points.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Here's Portis. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now, here's Maxey. Guarded closer. Payton looking it over. Pass to Maxey. The three. That one's not going to go. Now Louisville takes it the other way. The deep three from Harden. Batum grabs the miss. Batum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Baxter. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. He's checked in for Louisville. Mon Shumpert has come in for Brooks. Reedy's checked in for the 76ers. Korkmaz comes in for Maxey. Louisville leading by 19. And Harden launches it from deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. He's got 16.
And no one hits a pull-up like the Beard. I mean, he's perfected the quick stop and pop. And that thing is a deadly shot. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart. And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
First personal foul, second team foul.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Thibault. Shot clock at 5. Outside for Batum. They set the pick. Offensive rebound. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become. Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
A shot by Batum, no good. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Here's Payton. James Harden picking up that last basket. Payton dishes to Batum. Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Shumpert.
2 minutes remaining.
Korkmaz passes to Payton. That one's off, still out of sync.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Louisville passing it around. Shot by Bielitsa and nobody around. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Reed. Yep, that one goes in there. Reed's got his second basket.
That pass has to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Bielitsa misses. Back to Payton. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Payton's got 8 points.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And that one's good, Shumpert.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Payton against Harden. To the wing on the left. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. They get it back. And again, it's Louisville converting.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And so Payton will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. The pass to Reed. Back to Payton. 24 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Bielitsa. And Harden now, top of the key. The shot missing. Great tee that time from Batum. Thibault, the pass to Korkmaz. Payton outside. And the dunk by Payton.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And so it's Louisville, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. We've got Harden. Also, DeLon Wright is out there. And it's Cassell in at the center. Now, Milton. James Harden missing on the three. Milton the pass to Niang. Here's Springer, guarded by Wright. Springer can't get it to go.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
To the paint, here's Niang. The shot is good off the backboard. Niang's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the 76ers. Harden, no good. Fourth quarter of basketball, we're about a minute into it. Passes it to Harris for three. Nailed from three-point land.
And through hard work, this has become Harris's bread and butter. A knockdown shooter off the catch.
Another miss by Harden.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Count that bucket.
Such a nice touch on that turnaround jumper. That was smooth.
Louisville calls timeout. Get ready for the Death Squad!
Conchar comes in for James Harden. And so it's Louisville with it. Here's Portis. Nails the baby hook.
What a pretty pass from DeLon Wright. This guy can play one or two, but that passing ability is important at either position.
Jones kicks to Harris. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Jones, the pass to Korkmaz. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Fires from deep. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 6 assists here tonight.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
And here are the 76ers now. Following the three-point basket by Louisville. Doris, there's much argument over how the MVP award should be decided. For its stats, time on the floor, the intangible, with the winner, with the loser. What criteria do you use when you vote on that award?
Well, there's so much that goes into this because, number one, how skilled are you? You have to be one of the most skilled players in the league, in my estimation. Number two, how much do you influence winning? But the fact of the matter is most MVPs finish in the top 2 or 3 in their respective conferences. So that's another criteria. I'm just going to say this to you. I will actually poll NBA players as I come across them in the season talking about these awards, these first, second, third team All-NBA, because they're the guys lining up opposite and know what goes into what these guys do.
Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Jones. Harris looking it over. Jones, the pass to Bassey. That one falls.
Pure determination here, guys. A fourth quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
Conchar can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 20. Outside, Jones. Now the pass to Harris. No good from outside. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Saturday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And that game against Houston, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick'em game, depending on how they play.
Now, here's Portis, following the missed shot by Tobias Harris.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Portis. Louisville, no good that time either. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 16-5 run. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Jones, no luck. Louisville leading by 18. A three ball. Hits the three-point bomb. Portis has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Louisville.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Jones, the pass to Bassey. The shot, no good. Now Louisville takes it the other way. Pass to Wright. Here's Portis. That one wide left.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now, here's Maxey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Maxey's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Nice shot by Portis.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Take a look at the New Balance player of the game, James Harden.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. That one off the back iron and out. The 76ers trail by 21, and Jones has it in the corner. Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Harden. Maxey passes to Jones. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Louisville.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And reaching an impressive milestone on the year, this will be win number 60. Guys, they have played so well this season. I think pretty much any given night, they've come in with that swagger and attitude, and they've really backed it up.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, Just a monster game for James Harden.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
A platoon swap here for Louisville.
Boy, what a pretty look from Andre Robertson. Keeps his eyes up. That's a veteran play right there.
Korkmaz kicks to Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. It's deflected and stolen by Thibault. Korkmaz passes to Maxey. 9 feet out. Knocked loose. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Louisville. They have a 19-point lead. Shumpert finds Bielitsa. Brooks from outside. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. There's 37 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Maxey passes to Batum. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Assisted by.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession. Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Passes to Korkmaz. Pass to Maxey. 6 to shoot. Over Bielitsa. Again, Philadelphia.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
So it's Louisville winning this one easily.